Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Totoo lang po, wala talaga akong maalala. Kasi ang naalala ko lang doon yung unang araw. Yung the rest of the days, wala na akong naalala.
Isa sa itinuturing na elite fighting forces, hindi lamang ng Philippine Navy kundi ng buong sandataang lakas ng Pilipinas. Ganito nakilala ang Naval Special Operations Command o NAVSOCOM. Dahil sa kanilang papel sa mga special operations, kaya naman binansagan din ang kanilang unit na Home of the Frogmen. Ang kanilang taktika at pagiging eksperto sa mga special operations ang siyang nagpanalo sa bansa sa maraming labanan mula sa teroristang kagaya ng Abu Sayyaf Group. Kaya naman mula noon sa pagiging isang Philippine Underwater Operations Team, mas lumawak pa ang kanilang kakayahan hanggang sa naging ganap na NAVSOCOM. Magandang araw sa bayanang Pilipino. Ating tunghayan at kilalanin ang isa sa mga unit na mula sa hukbong dagat ng sandataang lakas ng Pilipinas. Isang kalipunan ng mga kawal na bihasa sa anumang larangan ng digmaan. Sa episode na ito, sabay-sabay nating kilalanin ang Naval Special Operations Command ng Philippine Navy, kalakip ang kanilang namumukod-tanging kaalaman. Ako po si Major Sinon C. Pancito III at kami ang inyong kawal. Mapadagat, himpapawid, o maging sa kalupaan. Ang unit na ito ng hukbong dagat ay kilalang bihasa sa anumang panig ng pakikipagsapalaran sila mapadpad. Maliit man kung maituturing ang bilang ng mga kasapi nito kumpara sa bilang ng ibang unit ng Armed Forces of the Philippines, ay hindi naman matatawaran ang husay na kanilang naipamalas sa pagsasagawa at pag-oorganisa ng mga special operations at unconventional warfare upang marisolba ang anumang banta at seguridad at kaligtasan ng ating bansa. Bago pa man makilala ang Naval Special Operations Command na mula sa impluensya ng United States Navy SEALs, ay marami na rin itong pinagdaanan kasabay ang pagpapalit-palit ng kanilang pangalan.
Yung Naval Special Operations Command po is formally known as the Naval Special Operations Group. It is heavily influenced by the United States Navy SEALs. Yung predecessor ng NAVSOCOM, kung paano siya nabuo, started way back in November 5, 1956. Yung ating underwater operations team ay na-activate. They are patterned after the US Navy underwater demolition teams. And in charge in conducting underwater operations in waterways, beach, and harbors in support sa Philippine naval operations. So yung operations na to include underwater explosives, mine countermeasure, disposal, salvage, search and rescue. Apparently, on March 19, 1959, in-expand namin yung UOT into Underwater Operations Unit. So yung Underwater Operations Team natin, na-expand siya and na-rename siya to Underwater Operations Unit. And on March 16, 1964, yung mga operating units natin ay naging under sa mga Naval Operating Forces strategically located in the Philippine region. And then, na-transfer yung unit na to Sangli Point, Cavite, which is nandito kami ngayon as our headquarters. And on April 22, 1976, yung mga UOU natin is na-renamed na naman to Underwater Operations Group. And then, that was the time na nagsimula tayo na mag-organize ng mga SEAL teams. Dahil sa series of mission accomplishment and significant events na nagawa ng group, noong October 15, 1979, na-redesign uli ang UOG into Special Warfare Group. And that was the date na na-coined or na-classified ang UOG as a special unit of the Navy. And on March 1, 1988, yung Special Warfare Group ay na-renamed na naman to Naval Special Warfare Group o NSWAG. So mas kilala ngayon ang grupo namin before ng SWAG. So whenever na naririnig nila yung SWAG, yun ay yung mga Philippine Navy SEALs natin ngayon. So the series of capability development and significant events and also accomplishment ng unit namin before, on May 26, 2005, nirename na naman po ang NSWG to Naval Special Operations Group. And on July 7, 2020, the Naval Special Operations Group was separated from the Philippine Fleet and then transformed into Naval Special Operations Command. Our mission to organize, train, equip, maintain, and deploy Naval Special Operations Forces for the conduct of naval, joint, combined, and interagency operations in support of the Philippine Navy's mission. With the recently approved separation of NAVSOCOM from the Philippine Fleet, the command is composed of 5 type groups, namely the SEAL Group, the Special Boat Group, the Naval Diving Group, the Naval EOD Group, and the Combat Service Support Group, with 2 support units, namely the Naval Special Operations Training and Doctrine Center and the Headquarters Support Unit. Ang NAVSOCOM po ay may 11 Naval Special Operating Units that is strategically located across the country and under the operational control of various Naval Operating Forces and also Joint Task Forces.
Ilang henerasyon na rin ang dumaan at ilang beses nagpapalit-palit ng pinuno at pangalan ang unit na ito bago tuluyang tinawag o makilala bilang Naval Special Operations Command o NAVSOCOM. Kasabay ng pagbabago ng pangalan nito ay ang paglawak ng sakop ng kakayahan at serbisyo na kaya nitong ibigay sa paglilingkod para sa bayan. Kung susumahin, mahigit 65 taon na silang gumaganap ng kanilang tungkulin upang mapatunayan ang angking dedikasyon at kasanayan ng kanilang hanay sa sandataang lakas ng Pilipinas.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino. Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP Radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Hindi biro ang maging parte ng Naval Special Operations Command o ang elite force ng Pilipinas. Ang pagiging kasapi ng unit na ito ay nangangailangan ng matinding kasanayan upang magampanan ang mga tungkulin ng may lakas, tatag ng isipan at puso upang maipagpatuloy ang hamon na kakaharapin. Hindi umiikot ang buhay ng isang elite force sa pagiging kontento. Ang bawat araw ay bagong pagkakataon upang mas hasain at linangin nila ang kanilang sarili base sa espesyalidad at kakayahan na kanilang taglay.
I am Lieutenant Roberto M. Beltran, Philippine Navy. I am the current Executive Officer of Naval Ordnance Disposal Group of the Naval Special Operations Command. The Naval EOD Group, its mission is to provide and prepare explosive ordnance disposal personnel to operational areas in support to naval operations or naval missions. EODG is different from other groups, but we have common. EODG are all qualified SEAL operators and qualified divers. EODG personnel are in charge. Sila po yung nangangasiwa sa pag-render safe, pag-identify, pag-locate, at pag-dispose ng mga unexploded ordnance, mga IEDs or the improvised explosive device that possess a threat to life, property, and activity of the Philippine Navy, as well as ng mga kababayan nating Pilipino. Ang inyong EODG ay capable in counter-IED operation, unexploded ordnance operation, limited mine countermeasure operation, and limited chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear operations mission.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Josephus Di Maunahan, the current Commanding Officer of Naval Diving Group of NAVSOCOM. The group stands for Naval Diving Group. Kami yung in charge more on the naval diving capability. Yung Naval Diving Group, just like other type groups of NAVSOCOM, kami yung in charge sa pag-train, pag-develop, and pag-organize ng mga naval diving teams na dinedeploy namin sa different Naval Special Operations units. Ang focus namin, ang main capabilities namin is yung deep sea diving and yung recompression chamber operations na kinakandak namin within the Navy and even sa other stakeholders na nagre-require ng aming mga services.
Ako po si Bishop, 15 years of service na po. Assign po ako dito sa SEAL Group. Ang pinaka-mission ng SEAL Group is to provide readily deployable SEAL teams to NAVSO units in support to NAVSOCOM's mission. So, our unit stands for, kung sinabi mo SEAL Group, ibig sabihin yan, Sea, Air, and Land Group. Ito yung unit kung saan yung mga SEAL operators natin can operate in the highest degree kahit kung ano yung pinaka-available ng platform kung saan sila pwede mag-insert. Pwede sila mag-insert to sea, air, and pwede sila makapag-operate sa land. Yun yung pinaka-meaning ng group namin.
I'm Lieutenant Mudarti Nawang, Philippine Navy. I'm the Operations Officer of Special Boat Group. Mission of the Special Boat Group is to organize, train, equip, maintain, and deploy special boat teams to Naval Special Operations Units in support to NAVSOCOM mission. So yung ating pong Special Boat Group is tasked to provide special boat teams to the different Naval Special Operations Units. So ito pong mga special boat teams, they are the one in charge to provide operation and maintenance to our special boats or fast boats. So our capabilities is that we are tasked to provide support to our SEAL teams, EOD teams, and diving teams. So we provide the platform for SEAL teams. We can conduct insertion and extraction of SEALs, especially in hostile operations. Maritime interdiction operation, maritime patrols, diving and salvage operations for our dive teams, search and recovery of underwater ordnance for our EOD teams.
So, in strengthening our teams, our group, and others, and our SEAL operators, una-una sa lahat, i-keep muna namin i-maintain muna namin yung values ng bawat operators, yung disiplina ng bawat personnel. Then after that, i-reinforce namin through training, hasain mo talaga sa training yan. Pag time na walang operation, i-grab mo yung opportunity, mag-train ka ulit, mag-rehearse ka na mag-rehearse. Kasi, yun yung trabaho ng special operators. Kung walang trabaho, mag-train ka. Bakit? Anytime may trabaho, anytime may deployment. Dapat alam mo lahat, dapat alam mo about details, galing sa helmet mo, sa vest mo, hanggang sa baril mo, alam mo kung saan mo kakapain lahat. Pagdating naman sa teammates mo, dapat alam mo ang galaw ng bawat teammates mo, alam mo kung saan siya pupunta.
So the roles of elite force, so when it comes dito sa ating special boat teams, so nagiging elite siya when it comes to of course, during the insertion and extraction of SEAL teams. So yung special boat teams natin, kailangan makisabay doon sa strength, sa skills ng ating SEAL teams, yung bravery. So hindi pwedeng pa takot-takot yung ating teams, so they have to cope up with the SEAL team na kailangan pumasok sa hostile areas para maka-insert yung ating mga SEAL teams sa kung saan man yung objective, especially sa mga shoreline or coastals na kailangan i-deliver yung ating mga SEAL teams para ma-accomplish yung mission and ma-capture yung target. Sa mga experience ko during maritime operations, so yung ating special boat teams matatapang and they can easily maneuver the boats pag halimbawang may mga return fire yung mga kalaban o yung pinapawalanan tayo, especially hindi natin sila nakikita pag nasa lupa sila and tayo is nasa sa open area or sa dagat, kaya yung ating mga personnel is tested na when it comes to battlefield.
Ang mga capabilities ng Naval Diving Group, unang-una yung yung sinabi ko na deep sea diving. So, kaya namin mag-dive hanggang 100 meters or 327 feet. Ito yung mga mixed gas divers, technical divers natin. And also, search and retrieval operations underwater. Bilang mga divers ng Navy, we focus more on technical aspects ng aming trabaho. So para ma-maintain namin ito, constant ang aming pag-practice, rehearsal. Bilang diver ng Philippine Navy, minemaintain namin yung unang-una yung physical condition ng bawat divers. Unang-una, bilang sundalo, dedicated kami sa aming sinumpaan na tungkulin, which is to serve yung ating mga kababayan. Yung spirit ng bawat divers, yung spirit ng bawat personnel natin sa Naval Diving Group is mataas para hindi basta-basta bumababa or naapektuhan ng kung anumang mga negative or hindi magandang mga pwedeng ma-encounter during the operations.
One training unit, devotion to duty, and personal integrity shall flow in my classroom. I will always see myself physically strong, mentally alert, and morally upright. My courtesy to my superiors.
Nung naging member ako ng Elite Force, hindi lang doon natatapos. So tumatanda tayo sa serbisyo, marami tayong natututunan. So i-impart naman natin ito sa mga bata. Kung paano mo ito nagawa ng tama, kung paano mo ito nagawa ng mali. So ito na yung magiging basis ng mga future ng NAVSOCOM para makuha nila na, oy, mali pala ito. May basis na sila kung paano nila gawin ang isang operation katulad ng explosive ordnance disposal. Through our leadership, lahat ng trabaho ng EOD, ginagawa na namin ng checklist. Kasi mahirap magkamali. Your first mistake might be your last. Sabi nila pag Elite Force, sabi nila special. Pero special kami kasi nandoon na tinitrain kami lagi. Bago gawin ang isang trabaho, ititrain pa ulit namin ng paulit-ulit para ma-perfect namin. So kahit kung ginagawa mo yun ng paulit-ulit, hindi ka na malilito sa gagawin mo. Ano yung purpose mo? Bakit mo ito ginagawa? So in the long run, kung magagawa mo ng paulit-ulit iyon at ma-rehearse mo, so yung chance na magawa mo ng 100% successful yung isang mission ay nandoon. At 100% na buhay kayong lahat pabalik ng iyong pamilya.
Una-una, pag nakatapos ka ng Badge and Seal Qualification course, proud ka na doon. Pero what really makes me proud is we just do the mission, we execute it, and then kahit wala kami sa limelight, as long as we accomplish the mission, as long as we have contributed sa armed forces natin, pati sa supporting the national security advocacies. So, ayun, dun pa lang, very satisfying and nakaka-proud na nakapag-contribute ako niyan kahit na walang naibalik sa amin na recognition or reward. Kasi ang SEAL team naman na-indoctrinate na talaga na kahit na wala kang recognition yan o hindi ka i-acknowledge o hindi ka ibabalita, As long as you've done your mission, you accomplished the mission, proud na kami dyan.
Bago ako maging isang member ng NAVSOCOM, pangarap ko lang makapagsuot ng tiger. So, ginawa kong lahat para may suit ito. So, nung naisuot ko na, akala ko ganun na lang. Pero nakita ko na ganun pala kabigat yung gagampanan mo pag nagsuot ka ng tiger. Ginagawa namin yung responsibilidad na
pagpasensya. Mapagpasensya, matiisin. Kahit gaano kahirap ang trabaho, namamanage namin gawin ito kahit na may mga bagay na hindi gaano
It is because desidido ako and nagkaroon din ng problem sa sarili ko. I came to a point na na-realize ko na parang ayoko na, hindi ko na kaya. Siguro hindi talaga ako para dito. Ginawa ko lang nun, nagdasal ako, Lord, isang araw pa, Lord, I know everything will be okay. Lord, give me the strength and courage na makayanan ko to, na ma-realize ko, Lord, na hindi sagot dito yung sumuko at mag-quit.
Bilisan! Ba't mabagal? Gulong, gulong, gulong! Gulong! Palikuan yung mukha! Oh, yung mukha!
Sa pagsasailalim ng ilang elite force applicants sa Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Course at upang maging isang ganap na elite force ng Naval Special Operations Command, ay kailangang taglayin ng mga ito ang Type A class of attitude. Ito ay ang pagiging desidido, masipag, dedikado, at lalo't higit ang pagkakaroon ng mahabang pasensya.
Kung ano yung pinagawa sa inyo, turo nyo sa kanila, ha?
Ay, sakto.
Kung mali-mali ang sasabihin nila, 500 platter cake, ha?
Ay, sakto.
So it's been 1 year. 1 year na kami nag-training sa BUDS. Sabihin natin, napakahaba ng panahon na yun. Pero what kept me going is yung pagiging dedicated ko. Yung aspiration, yung dedication, yung perseverance, at yung willingness ko na makatapos at maging isang SEAL team. Given the difficulties, challenges, and hardships na dumaan, mga panahon na nagkaroon ako ng failures, ng shortcomings, ng mga panahon na nagkaroon ako ng mga problema, challenges, and difficulties na akala ko nung una hindi ko ma-overcome, inisip ko lang sa sarili ko na kayang-kaya ko to. Na matatapos rin to as long as i-take ko lang one day at a time. Hayaan ko lang yung problema, na problemahin ang sarili niya, na gawin ko lang kung anong dapat kong gawin ko yung part ko at alalahanin ko kung bakit nga ba ako nandito. Aside from that, tinatak ko sa sarili ko na kakayanin ko to kasi ito yung pinili ko at ito talaga yung gusto ko. Na kahit ano pa mang difficulty, hirap o challenges na ibato nila dito, kakayanin to kasi kung kinaya nga ng iba, kakayanin ko to. So, as you apply for the Naval Special Operations Command and once you become a student, you enter the Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Course, the prerequisite course for SEAL qualification training. So, bale, ang Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Course is yung foundation ng lahat ng skills, ideas, and knowledge pagdating sa pagiging isang SEAL operator.
Dito ay dadaan sa pre-motivation phase sa mga elite force applicant kung saan ay susubukin ang kanilang pisikal na kapasidad at iba't ibang klase ng pagsasanay na hamon sa katatagan nila. Pagkatapos ang pre-motivation phase, ay papasok naman sila sa motivation phase kung saan ay tatagal ito ng humigit kumulang na 2 buwan. Kabilang na rito ang pagdadaanan nila na Hell Week.
Exercise, palaban. Hit guns, bodybuilder. Hit guns, bodybuilder. Good. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, mahirap ang motivation phase sa una kasi napakalaking adjustment yung gagawin mo with regards to your physical, psychological, mental, and spiritual aspects ng sarili mo. Napakahirap and madaming pagsubok ang darating sa pagsimula ng mga evolutions and sa mga times na magkakaroon ka ng twists and turns, ups and downs, you will start to question again yourself. Kaya ko ba talaga ito tapusin? Yet, as you take one day at a time, you will realize and see one day na nandun na kayo sa katapusan ng motivation phase, na nandun na kayo sa Hell Week. Hell Week being the hardest part of the training, 7 days of no sleep and walang tigil ng activities and evolutions, walang tigil ng physical activities. Yet, given your perseverance and dedication and aspirations na makatapos, I was able to complete the Hell Week. To sum it all up, ang basic underwater demolition seal course is talaga yung pinaka-foundation ng lahat ng gagawin nyo sa SQT at once makatapos kayo, doon nyo lahat kukunin lahat ng mga kailangan yung skills at knowledge na later on ipapolish at papagandahin pa pagdating ng SEAL qualification training bago kayo graduate, bago kayo maging ganap na isang SEAL team, bago kayo i-deploy sa respective nyong units.
1-0-1! Go! 3! 1! 5! 6! 3! 3! 9! 2-0!
How do I maintain na ma-appreciate ko lahat ng ginagawa namin dito araw-araw? So, it's simple as that na maging passionate ka pa rin sa ginagawa mo. Appreciate every day. Appreciate the little things. Kasi nga, the little things make the big things.
A member of the Philippine Navy, I will swim faster, run farther, and fight harder from the sea, air, and land than any other soldiers. Loyalty to country and unit, devotion to duty, and personal integrity shall flow in my bloodstream. I will always keep myself physically strong, mentally alert, and morally upright. My courtesy to my superiors, my neatness of dress, and care of equipment to be exemplary for all. To the sea, air, land, that we stand and fight, with honor, strength, and God.
Hindi nyo kukontrahin yung agos ng training nyo dito, na sasabay lang kayo sa agos na ma-enjoy nyo hanggang sa ma-realize nyo na nasa graduation day ka na pala. Nakaka-proud sa akin kasi unang-una, nandito at hawak ko yung prestige na member ako ng Naval Special Operations Command na isa akong ganap na Navy SEAL. And pangalawa, meron nga tayong kasabihan, many are called but few are chosen. Madaming sumali. Kahit tingnan pa natin yung mga dating class, madaming nag-join. Nagsimula sila in 80s, nagsimula sila in 100s, hanggang sa gagraduate na lang sila, 40, 20, kukunti lang yung nakakatapos. So, the prestige lies within na you are those of the very few na nakatapos, na nakayanan lahat ng challenges na dumadating. Na ikaw yung isa sa mga matitibay yung puso at isip at yung spiritual aspect ng sarili mo na nagawa mo, natutupad mo yung pangarap mo. Kaya ako na-overcome to, lahat ng paghihirap dito is dala din ng dasal at ng tulong na nasa taas.
Kuya! Kuya! Matulog! 0400 gising! Away sa gol! Kuya!
Sa dami ng mga pagsubok na kinakaharap at mga operasyon na napagtagumpayan, tunay ngang hindi matatawaran ang serbisyo ng Naval Special Operations Command. Hindi man naging madali ang kanilang mga suliranin na sumubok sa katatagan ng lahat. Patuloy nilang pinapatunayan ang kanilang dedikasyon sa kanilang propesyon mula noon hanggang ngayon.
To the old hands, or our personnel who have retired from NAVSOCOM, we thank you very much for living a very bright and very colorful history, and for being our inspiration in moving forward. And for the present NAVSOCOM personnel, thank you very much. Thank you very much for all your contributions, not only to NAVSOCOM, because all your work has been done for our fellow Filipinos, and they might not be there, or you will not hear any appreciation from them, but from me, upon seeing what all of you are doing, thank you very much, and I hope you stay motivated and focused on the mission, and happy anniversary, NAVSOCOM. I am Captain Dwight Stephen M. Dulnoan. I am the commander of the Naval Special Operations Command, or I am called here as the Bullfrog.
Matitikas mang may tuturing ang mga elite forces ng Naval Special Operations Command ng hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas. Sa likod nito, sila ay mga simpleng ama, kapatid at kaibigan na handang maglingkod sa inang bayan. Magandang gabi, Pilipinas, isang karangalan na kayo'y aming mapaglingkuran. Muli, ako po si Major Sinon Pancito III, at kami ang inyong kawal.
Ang inyong kawal, magtatakbo sa inyo, ang sandigan ng mamamayang Pilipino. Kagitingan, katapatan, kabayanihan, taglay ng kawal nyo.
Ito ang DWDD